like the first episode, I remember doing the first episode, which was the National Suckers Day episode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tomorrow's National Suckers Day. We don't celebrate
Valentine's Day.
We don't celebrate Valentine's Day, man. We don't do that. We celebrate National Suckers Day. February 14th is known as National Suckers Day. Cat Love 224, what's going on, Cat Love? Yo, you guys are tuning in to the 1 year anniversary episode.
Trying.
Yo, Ed, what's going on, baby?
Shoot, just getting things all together. Can't complain. I'm grateful. I'm alive. We here.
Yeah.
I remember
chicken and beef.
I wanted to say I remember when you first came up with this concept, for this show. Because I've been around since the beginning. My face wasn't around at the time. But you and I we're bouncing off ideas as far as, the show and the way it would go. You already had a clear vision of what you wanted for the show. And so far it's been a good ride, man.
Again,
yes.
It's the teamwork.
Definitely, man.
Yeah. So I'm glad I'm glad you're here. I'm glad Ed is here. Everyone adds their own perspective and expertise.
Hey, yo, Ramos, what's going on, baby?
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Yo,
everybody?
Everything is cool, man. Welcome to the 1 year anniversary of Randumb Thoughtz.
Yeah.
Where's the birthday cake?
No.
It's technically, the 1 year anniversary is technically tomorrow.
Oh, okay, tomorrow.
No, I know Ramos trying to play me, man. Fuck you, Ramos, because you be trying to
play you. It was a joke. Yo, you're so defensive with everything, man.
Wow.
I take offensively to you because you be on some bullshit. Yo.
You talking about I'm on some bullshit? Come on, man. Hey, yo, anyway, I just got back already. I'm being attacked.
Shout out to Brooklyn Honcho, man. On the Ranters Union. He says happy anniversary, man. Thank you very much, Brooklyn Honcho, man. Appreciate you. Check this out. I just want to say, Ramos, you're ugly, and let the fuckery commence.
You're uglier, but that's cool with me.
What do you mean? Yo, listen, I'm the greatest little fat motherfucker you ever seen in your life. Stop playing, baby.
Oh my
Stop playing, baby.
Whatever, man.
It can only be a sneak attack. Hold on. It can only be a sneak attack if it's true. You know what I'm saying? It can only be a sneak attack if it's true.
You mean on you? You mean on you? What I said is, that you ugly?
Jealousy.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Jealousy.
Okay, whatever.
This man finally got a shape up on his beard. Now he doesn't know how to act.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Now all of a sudden he's cute.
I've been cute. I was cute under all the grizzly. You know what I'm saying? I was cute under all the grizzly. Stop playing, man. I'm the greatest fat motherfucker you ever seen in your life. Stop playing with me, baby. Stop playing. Stop playing. But yo, let's get into the fuckery, y'all. Hey yo, A.D.V.I.S.S, you already know what it is, man. So I'm gonna leave it to you.
Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. With all the joking and the shooting aside, today's episode for Randumb Thoughtz is about accountability. And during the time when we was coming up with all the different show topics and ideas, I felt this was necessary that we would touch on for a topic because, again, that's an important aspect to look at when it comes to your actions, behaviors, and really just taking responsibility for your actions and what you do, because you can't get mad when you do something and somebody reacts a certain way, and then you want to play victim. So I wanted to bring accountability. We talked about it. So this is going to be the accountability episode. So that's all we're going to be talking about. So if you got BS that you be trying to hide from people and you going to start talking about it and you pointing fingers, well, guess what? Today's episode is just for you because you're about to stay accountable on you right now.
And we calling your bitch ass out. Plain and simple. You don't like it? Yeah. Tough titty.
Yep. And
that's
again,
it.
That's all of us. Again.
Yeah, even me.
As well even as me. We got to say it again. Happy anniversary, y'all. And we got to celebrate
another anniversary too. You know, it's been 30 years since, you know, the Buffalo Bills lost to the Redskins. So
no, hold on. Now them punk motherfuckers. Hold on. Now them punk motherfuckers is known as the Washington Commanders. The Washington Commanders.
Now they're the Washington Commanders, yes.
The punk fucking Washington Commanders. Yo, let me tell you something. Y'all niggas was lucky. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Losing their second Super Bowl. 2 of 4. They went to 4 Super Bowls and left with niente.
Hey, yo,
those are all the sports update, but yeah. But go ahead. Y'all going back and forth. Go ahead.
No,
accountability. I'm gonna keep accountable for what y'all doing right now.
Accountable. Keep your team accountable, my
keep your glasses accountable. Them ugly ass glasses. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Today he woke up and chose more violence.
Love the glasses. Keep it.
Yo, hear the influence. What's going on, man? Like, yo, everybody who came in, yo, you hit that for the 1 year anniversary.
Look, it would not be Randumb Thoughtz if we just did not stick to the topic and just go off randomly. So, y'all bear with us.
I'm sorry.
That's why y'all here. Is this what y'all want?
I couldn't help it. Nah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's get into the topic.
You know what? Ed, you're right. You're totally right when it comes to accountability. And I'm gonna be honest with you. On my end, I'm going to hold a lot of on my end today on this episode. I'm gonna hold a lot of cheating women and a lot of contradictory women accountable because I'm in the mood to piss somebody off. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I'm in the mood to piss people off right now. And
mid smack. Come on,
mid smack. Fuck it. Yo, also, who's this? Kennedy from the Ranchers Union says salute. Thank you very much, Kennedy. Now, for some reason, I want some Hennessy. So,
I'm just about to say the name.
And apparently, we're live on YouTube.
We are live on YouTube?
Yes. That's
I think we're live on Twitch.
That's what Chicken and Beef TV has informed us. We are now live on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, but who really on Facebook? All right. With that being said, if you're on Facebook, we love you too. But again, I hate that app. I don't care. Even if Instagram is brought by it. I really don't. But back to all of this. I wanted to go around and ask each one of y'all, and then this goes to everybody in the comments too, is what's y'all's definition of accountability so we can make sure we not going all over the place. Let's go on with this. Either Eric or Steph, you want to start?
You go, Steph.
You know what? When I think of accountability, I think of just understanding that you're responsible for certain consequences that occur, whether they are positive or negative. In most cases, we look at the negative aspect of accountability.
Yeah.
And it's just taking ownership of your actions and understanding, that the consequences that took place as a result of your actions are fair. It's all fair. And just having a better understanding of how you're moving around and how you're affecting people or the environment around you.
Yes.
So that's what I think about when I think of accountability.
Thank you, Steph. Eric?
Mm-hmm.
Well, jump on what Steph said. Like, I feel like on top of that, there's accountability, like yourself taking accountability for your actions, but you need to be careful where the line falls where you start punishing yourself for something after the fact for a long time, because that kind of goes into what you guys were talking about mental health, how you destroy yourself, you know? So I think that's a very important thing to say.
No, thank you for sharing that part. And we got some on that too. And of course, Randumb Thoughtz incarnate himself. The LYR to the ICX is lyrics, y'all. What you got, brother?
Well, thank you very much. Holding yourself accountable, that's like one of the hardest things for people to do, especially, like I said, me personally, I'm going to talk to the females, predominantly black females, because no, I'm gonna be real, like, cause like in my instances, like I've either been around women who do what they want to do, say what they want to say, feel how they want to feel, never take accountability for the shit they do. Okay, like I could give you so many fucking examples and shit of it. You know what I mean? But one example in particular, like I was dating this chick and she was telling me about Aries women. Like we were just talking about like the signs and shit. You know, I know you're not really too much into that, but I remember she was telling me something about Aries women in particular. She said, well, and I remember this shit. And I was like early 20s. She was like, yo, always keep in mind that Aries women, like we say whatever the fuck we want to say and will not feel sorry for it in the slightest bit. We say what we want to say, we do what we want to do, and sorry is not in our vocabulary, not in our repertoire, none of that. So years later, you know what I'm saying, I did with my BM who happens to be an Aries. You know what I'm saying? And any wrong shit that she says, like fuck you, your mama, this, that, the third, whatever. I remember one time she said some shit that really pissed me the fuck off. And like, you know, women, they have this thing, right? After they piss you off at night when you laying down, they want to rub your ass, they want to rub their ass on your dick or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you ready? Like, yo, listen, this is like me giving you the coochie right now is saying you sorry. No, listen, I'm gonna smash it. I'm gonna hit it for you, but I still want to hear sorry. I still want you to take accountability for that bullshit that you tried to pull that last time. And guess what? To this very day, I never got a motherfucking sorry. So,
they're not
like when it comes to taking, exactly. Thank you. So when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? Like my response for them not taking accountability. This is the reason why I am the way I am today. Like I'm not afraid to tell you that you fucked up. I'm not afraid to tell you that, hey, yo, listen, you knew goddamn well, especially when it comes to cheaters. Like men and women. Like when it comes to a man cheating, a man is quicker to take accountability for his shit than a woman is.
Not necessarily.
And this is all across the board.
Here we go.
Hold on. Let me break it down. Not all men will sit there and at first be like, yo, listen, man, you know what? Yeah, I fucked that bitch, my fault. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get right back. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them. Some of these motherfuckers be playing games and shit. Most women, at least that I've come across, I will say this again, that I've come across, will sit there, cheat on the dude, and they'll say, oh, I'm sorry for the moment, but then for the most part want to blame it on the dude because they cheated on, oh, I cheated on you because you wasn't there. You had to be there more. Or I cheated on you because you don't eat ass. Like, what? It'd be the most craziest fucking reasons why they cheated, but then the one thing is you will never take accountability until that man then moved on with his life, and all of a sudden now you want to be sorry. Now you was wrong. Now you understand the error of your ways when you see that what you had was gone. And that man was a good man.
That's that hindsight is 2020 stuff. But
no, but like I said, not all women. You know what I'm saying? There is a small percentage of women that do take accountability for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, at least the ones that I've come across.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll say this: men or women. I think if you can get away with something, then you're gonna ride that horse until it drops dead. And that's basically how it's gonna work. That's how most people operate. Like, if I can I get away with this? Is there some way I can slide, finagle my way through this situation, this dilemma, this obstacle that's in front of me? Is there some way I can get out of it and not take accountability for my actions and what this person may think that I'm doing? That's how people are going to operate in most cases. They're those very few that are going to say, you know what, yeah, you're right, I did cheat on you, and I'm sorry, can we talk about it though?
But see, the thing is, when it comes to cheating, man, at least on my end, there ain't no talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because with me, once you cheat, that trust is out the window. You know what I'm saying? Whether you take accountability or not, I mean, I would like to hear that you know the error of your ways. But when it comes to me, I can't trust you no more.
Right.
So that relationship is over. There ain't no talking about it. I trust one person one time after I got cheated on, and a month later I broke up with her just out of the blue, because, like I said,
so you didn't really give them a chance.
No, I gave them a chance. It's just that like I just said, like I just explained, the one thing with me is trust. If I can't trust you, I can't fuck with you. Point blank, period. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my character, like, if I can't trust you, I can't fuck with you.
Right.
And that's it. Like, how do we go past that? Like, anyway, let's go to comments real quick. Notes said some Aries women be on one. They be on one. I had to put one out at 3 a.m. Fuck that. She was wilding. Wow. I'm proud of you, my nigga. I'm proud of you. Cat Love said, I call that immaturity. Oh, it may be immaturity. Yeah, wait, Kennedy said, I told a bitch, why your pussy got dandruff? Oh, tell Kennedy, man, like, yo, son, he a funny dude, son, like, for real. Brooklyn Honcho says, you got a lot to learn, young blood. If you think you're really gonna get a sorry, you know what? Tell Brooklyn Honcho, I get it. What was it? Already he put a 100. Chicken and beef. Hold the YouTube comments down. I can't keep typing them.
I'm trying. Like, I'm over here, I'm hosting, and also, like, since I have an extra phone, that's why I'm tuning in to see what it looks like in YouTube. So yeah, I got you.
Actually, you know what? I'm on my computer right now. Let me actually go to YouTube.
But yeah,
see what this looks like.
Oh man.
Let's see what's going on here.
Okay. That's one thing then I want to add to this conversation, since it's continuing to come up. And lyrics, you know about this since we talked yesterday, and you found out about my birthday and my sign. Now, I want to talk about all you folks.
Why won't you tell me? I want to know.
I got you, Steph. I will. Everybody will end up knowing. The question I'm gonna have to y'all is, because I'm not a fan of astrology. After to the point people overload it and use it almost as a crutch of, like, dang, this is the reason why I can't do this, this, and that. So I want to know, to this point, how plausible or how useful is it to continue to blame astrology on your behaviors and your actions?
Well, to be honest with you, like, if you do follow astrology, and if you follow the attitudes of every sign, 9 times out of 10, that person, probably without even noticing, acts like that damn sign. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, not 100%, but for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like I told you about my ex-girl that told me about Aries women. Years later, dealing with another Aries woman, you know what I'm saying, being my BM, and then it's funny after my BM dealing with another Aries woman, like yo. But I ain't gonna lie to you, the last Aries woman I dealt with after her, and Steph, you know her, you know what I'm saying. That's the one that yeah.
And this is
like,
and after you make your comment, I have something to say.
Okay.
But
all right.
you go ahead.
Well,
Continue.
yeah, like after like her, she acted totally different. You know, I'll give you that. Like she actually did take accountability for the shit that she did, with the exception of the cheating. You know what I'm saying? But if no, hold on. But everything else, she, you know what I'm saying? If she said some wrong shit, or if she did something, or she felt that she did something like, you know, out of pocket,
Yeah.
she'll quickly apologize and take responsibility, that's something I've never seen from I never experienced that from any woman I've ever come across, including my mother.
Yeah.
God rest her soul. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta remember, your mother's your first teacher, man. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? And my mom, she never took accountability for shit. Like, yo, whatever she said, and she was a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Whatever she said, it was. You know, she trust me. You think I'm crazy? Like she's me on steroids, attitude wise. Like, yo, son, my mom's just wild. Like, yo, woo. Like, whatever she said, she meant. She didn't even know the definition of accountability. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, at least,
Leos are like that. Leos
yeah.
also they say stuff and they don't.
Yeah,
they
like,
don't take
yo,
it
go.
back.
They have that 100% go fuck yourself mentality. Like, yo, it's like, you know, you just got to stand there and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as far as that's concerned, you know, I think just, you know, with her, you know, it was just a totally different experience. But when it comes to fucking up in relationships, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she took more accountability. Like I said, with the exception of the cheating, she took more accountability than those before her. You know what I'm saying? Those girlfriends that I had before her, or whatever have you. And that was that's the reason why I was so in love with her, because of the fact that not only that she was so ambitious, you know what I'm saying, that she actually did take accountability more so for her fuck ups than any other woman I've ever seen. Like I said, especially my mother. You know what I'm saying? They say, yo, you know, you should get a girl that's like your mother. I said, yo, from the time I was a kid to now, I'm like, fuck no, I ain't never getting a woman like my mother. You must be out your fucking mind. Like, nah, don't get me wrong, love my mother to death, man, but it was like a reverse for me. Like, seeing what my mother did, it let me know what type of woman I should get. Somebody opposite to her ass. I'm sorry, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the one thing about it was the accountability part. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see her take accountability with one dude. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, my stepfather, God rest him. You know what I'm saying? And, like, he wasn't the best person in the world. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's another story for another time. But when it comes to accountability, yeah, son, like, I've had bad representation when it came to accountability. I had to literally learn it through seeing my pop, you know, talking to him about it, and just seeing it through other people's actions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was blessed, you know what I'm saying, to have my father teach me about that part of life when it comes to taking responsibility for, you know, owning up to your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Taking accountability. And there's a song actually by this cat named TP. He was on Jammer Records. He's one of Jammer's earlier artists. He has a song out called "Man Up, Woman Up." For those who want to, you know, listen to that song, that's a dope song. It's still his album "TP Is My Hero." It still should be out on all streaming platforms. But listen to that song. That song is actually that's kind of like the catalyst for this episode, if you don't mind me saying. Like, that song is the full definition of what the fuck we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So y'all should go check that song out. TP, Man Up, Woman Up. You know what I mean? So
Okay, I have a question for you. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second.
That's my job.
No, your job is vampire's advocate, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Listen, you're just a hater because I'm pretty, and you're not.
In this case, Dracula's advocate. So,
why you man? You mad because I'm styling on you? Yeah.
No, no, but my question, and this falls on me too because we're both, single people. Yeah. My question is, when do you take accountability for the women that you choose?
Yes. Now I do. And it took me a very long time for that to happen, for me to really think about it. Like, actually after Homegirl, the one that you don't like, you know what I'm saying? Like after her, you know what I'm saying? I had to really sit down and take accountability for the women that I chose. But then at the time, I was in a kind of a vulnerable place and stuff like that. It was like, yo, so I gotta have a girl. I just at the third. I was like, yo, just like, I wasn't as picky as I am now. Now I'm super picky. I'm picky as fuck. But I'm picky as fuck for a reason, because of the fact once upon a time I was in a position where I felt like I just felt ugly inside because I was a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Which also has to play with self-esteem.
Right.
My self-esteem was shot in the fucking toilet. Like, I had a very low self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? So I would deal with 500-pound fat chicks. I would deal with, half-ass ugly chicks that, you know what I'm saying, like, that didn't bathe right. Like, just like whoever. You know what I'm saying? And I was the type of guy that gave women a chance. You know what I'm saying? Up until that certain point where enough was enough. And then, but in order for me to move forward, I had to look at myself and take accountability for the women I was picking. You know what I'm saying? And I had to like gain self-esteem again. I had to, say words of affirmation to myself, man, and you know what I'm saying, and let myself know that I matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, I ain't afraid to let people know what it is with me, because it's like, yo, for those who really know me, they know that situation, man. They, like, my friends, they had to help me with that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, these dudes at the time, they were players. Like, they was like, yo, son, you shouldn't even worry about a relationship. Yo, just fuck chicks, get money. Nah, man, like that's not my characteristic. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I had to work within my characteristic in order to still get what I want. You know what I'm saying? But not be a damn fool.
Right.
And that's where taking accountability for yourself comes in.
Right.
But that's up to you. You gotta make you gotta know how to love yourself and make you happy and make you be better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that's where MGTOW comes in too. Men going their own way. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in order for you to at least try to, find somebody that's worth a damn, you know what I'm saying? You have to make sure that you're good.
Right.
Wait, you talking about the black pill movement? You talking about this black pill movement? No. I thought you said mental, the black pill movement. I was like,
no,
I'm not down with that.
No. MGTOW is different from all the black pill. You got your purple pill, you got your pink pill, you got your red pill, blue, you got all the golden pill. You got all these different, basically they're all different philosophies. But what ends up happening is some of them are used in, of course, a negative way, in a negative aspect, to not only discredit and to basically hate or bash on the opposite sexes, but also to basically indoctrinate people on how to look at people and just identify them based off of, just because, you're this, you're a woman. Okay.
What's so funny like now?
This. Huh?
Yo, you know what? We gotta go to the comments.
Why are you looking at these comments, bro?
They is laughing.
You gotta go to the comments.
I was trying to hide myself.
Eric, you gotta avoid looking at their faces.
All right. I look.
The comments is crazy right now. So, all right, let's go. All right, Cat Love said accountability comes with a level of maturity. Already said I'm a fan of Patrice Nail's topics like this. 100. Yep. Cat A.D.V.I.S. said Cat 100. He gave 300s. Chicken and Beef said I'm with Ad. Don't blame the stars and Mercury being in Gatorade Wow. Chicken Beef also said, "Yo, famous Ramos, what did the original vampires use for astrology signs? Is it
Yo, I'm gonna keep it PC because I could get rude too. I have a wicked tongue. So anyway, what we were talking about?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, we're
Whatever.
not gonna read this other comment.
Yeah. Was it what Quest said? If an individual neglects their responsibility to say that's on me and apologize or amend their wrongs, that's on them. At a certain point, it's no longer on your past. Okay. Chicken and Beef said, good question, Steph. Quest also said, you have to. There are a deception of where you are at that point in your life.
No, depiction.
Already said facts. What?
They are depiction.
Oh, I think you said you're right, depiction. My fault.
Yeah,
I didn't go to school.
He was talking about the partners you choose.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Yeah.
He's right. Chicken and Beef said, we all been there, lyrics, especially vampires. They've been getting deformed European box before the Moors taught them to bait.
Whatever, man.
Bro, the
Anyway.
way that these be structured, it start off be like, yeah, you know, these good things are happening, then it's a slap, and then after that, it's just a follow-up.
It's not a slap to me. It doesn't even make any sense, so I don't care. It's just these two fools up here laughing in the middle of a serious conversation.
Wow.
Close it off. Whatever.
Quest said, hooked on Project Work, LMAO. Listen, I can read, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I graduated high school. I went to college. I graduated college late. So, like, yo, listen, I can read. I can read. I can read.
You're stupid. No, you know what? To be honest with you, lyrics probably spells better than most, like 99% of the people that I come across. His vocabulary is top notch. Can't say much for his reading, but his vocabulary is top notch.
I mean, he's lyrics, so I mean, I would think he can write lyrics and he can rap lyrics, but it seemed like now we can't got to be able to read the lyrics, you know.
You already know, brother.
He's on it. He's on it.
Listen, no, I just read a little slower than most. Fuck it, whatever, man. Fuck y'all. Like, listen, I don't
see the comments in YouTube right now, Chicken.
I
don't see them.
Nah, lyrics was reading some of them actually.
Yeah.
Oh, word? All right, that's what's up. Yeah, man. So, like, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ramos, man. Like, I just saw the comments.
You don't gotta apologize for nothing. But we were talking about the mental thing because I was an assumption that was that pill movement that was connected to in some way, right? That's what I was on the assumption.
From what I've been doing research on, no. But because lyrics wants to also talk about this, we actually have that going to be a topic as a episode later on down the line. So I got you when it comes to that then.
All right.
Which one?
You talking about you wanted to do the whole MGTOW episode or something in that particular case? It was something around that.
Yeah, we definitely gonna do a MGTOW episode. More likely probably be like next season and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
I mean, even offline, Eric, I got you. Even if that's the case.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Someone say who's really playing fair in 2022? Not these women.
Nobody's. I think relationships are going down the way of like the dinosaur in terms of 2022. I don't think a lot of people want relationships. In my opinion,
there's the whole market. The whole market itself is skewed in either way. So it's either you look beautiful as a woman, you can get as many, because about 80% to almost 90% of women are going for the top 10 and 20% of men. So you're leaving the other bottom half of other men to try to vie for and get those women's attention. So the only way they level up that way is that they get money. And then once they get the money, they try to put that back into their favor. But again, people are forgetting, okay, what is the use of dating? What was it supposed to do? What is courtship and all that supposed to be? We've lost it. Now it's just, like I said, the hookup culture and everything else. So there's no reason to really be in a relationship because nobody's thinking of, okay, what's the end goal? Like, it's just not to only just, have a good time, have sex and all of that. They're like, are we gonna build relationship? Are we what is the purpose? Some people don't care.
I think well, here's the thing about this new culture. I think it's just
which all has to do with accountability, y'all. Don't worry.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
From how I see it, from the perspective I see, because I admit it, I'm kind of immersed. I'm in that that pool.
Accountability.
No, but you know what it is for me personally, and I'm sure it's it's the same for other people that are immersed in that life. It's about like the courtship is different. Like people, like yes, people are out in there, getting intimate, having sex, early on, maybe faster than before. I think the other part of it is like people realize like the sex component is a fairly important part to the relationship. And they want to have, of course, they want to have all the other things too. They want to be able to talk to people and, converse with them. But I think it's that connection that people are looking for connection too.
Yeah.
That's the other component of it. It's like, if we can't find the connection rather, I can't talk today. If you can't find the connection in the intimacy, then I'm not sure if we're going to find a connection anywhere else. Like that's the mentality right now. And whether we're wrong or right, who knows? But people are feeling it's right now. It's about feeling. People are feeling their way through certain connections with people. Like when they go out on dates and sleep with this person or date this person or what have you. They're looking for that particular connection. There's more about feeling it out and figuring out, okay, what person do I vibe with? Like what are the things that I like about these particular people? And is it something that I can is it something I can deal with long term? Can it grow? Can it evolve?
Yeah, I agree with you and I disagree with you. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I disagree with you is because we live in what I like to call Generation EFE. What is Generation EFE? Everybody fucking everybody. Men fucking women, men fucking men, women fucking women. Everybody.
I disagree. I think it's look what Ives was saying.
Let me cross this line here real quick.
Go ahead. Let me
cross this line real quick. Okay. We living in a generation where love doesn't really matter. Nobody really knows the true definition of love. Like nobody really knows that love is about trust. You know what I'm saying? Trust is the foundation that builds that house of relationships. And it seems that a lot of women can't trust men because of what happened in the past from what they hear from their aunts and their mothers of how they got fucked over by men, by the wrong type of men. You know what I'm saying? Like I've talked to a lot of younger women in their 20s and 30s, you know what I'm saying? Like certain friends and even friends of friends. And they say the same thing. Well, I remember my mother and my aunties, or they had to go through hell with this guy and this, that, the third. And even more, there's more stories that's much more like sad, you know what I'm saying? And much more, like I can't really say it here, you know what I'm saying? But that was the reason for their, that's the reason that they wanted to sit there and, like, I don't want to say hoe around or sit there and jump from dick to dick. You know what I'm saying? So at least on the woman's side, once again, I'm holding women accountable. You know what I'm saying? At least those type of women. Yeah, I'm crossing that line. I told you. You've been forewarned. Y'all thought I was bullshitting? Like,
I agree with you in a certain degree, but I think it's this though. I think people in general, the people who are better, significantly better looking or high value, what they call high value, I'm guessing that's what they call it. Those type of people have a better pull on the pool of people, of potential mates, right? Like kind of like I think you were kind of saying that, right? So it kind of the herd is kind of like listen, because the people who are left, the dudes or the women are left, typically either they're not financially there or like they're not good looking in the traditional sense of the word or whatever you want to put it. But then they're left with a large amount of women or men searching for something that they're never going to find because now they have that pool, right?
Yeah.
But then the men or women, doesn't matter. They're never satisfied because they're like, oh, I got this better looking woman or man over here. I'm gonna jump there. Oh, this man got more money than that, and eventually they get to a point where they realize at some point, oh, my life has kind of passed me by, and I didn't do the things I wanted to or create the relationships I wanted to, and then I'm left like, what am I left with? Right.
And also that too, it's superficial reasons. You know,
Yeah.
like it's more so it's a line between superficial reasons and wanting to get a nut off. That like this is the shit that, and I'm not saying this because I'm being mean or anything like that, but I'm saying this from what I'm seeing, from what I'm observing. You know what I'm saying? I do watch shows like Insecure, Being Mary Jane, all this other type of shit, and you know, I always pay attention to the black woman's perspective.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, nowadays I'm paying attention more to the women's perspective in general. There's another show, I think it's on Netflix, called Love, Sex, or some shit like that. I'm just starting to get into that show, which is about a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like she was a hoe once upon a time until she met one of them high value dudes, you know what I'm saying? And she tried to build a life with him, but then the guy that was dogging her out kept coming around. She kept thinking about him because like the guy that she was with, that she married, the high value dude, you know what I'm saying? He had everything that she wanted with the exception of the sex. The sex wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like she just tolerated him because of everything else. But this other guy that dogged her out, you know, he had a baby arm on him. You know what I'm saying? Then fucked her several times stupid. You know what I'm saying? So she risked everything that she had with the good guy just to get some dick on the side.
You know granted, we're looking at shows
TV show, but it does art imitation reality.
How? What'd you say?
I said I know it's just a TV show, but in this instance, art does imitate life.
No, I was going to mention that it is an imitation of life. Yeah, even in those shows, like if you want to go to, you know, your Insecures and your Love Life and all those, you know, all the other shows that are about relationships, what happens in the end? They end up with people. So it's about the, you know, it's about the destination and what and you have to be mindful of the criteria that you have for, you know, the person that you're looking for. You have to be mindful of that when you're out here, you know, getting to know people, whether it's through, you know, through dating or, you know, conversation or intimacy or what have you. You have to find what combination works for you, you know, and I don't see a problem with feeling that. I think once you get lost and you get like some women get lost in the sex. Like, oh, you know, I would leave him, but the sex is so good. Like, no. What else is keeping you there? It has to be more than the sex to keep you there at the end of the day.
See the thing with that,
and sex can always grow. That can always evolve. Like if you have someone that actually takes their time, gets to know, like, and this is another thing. Like,
let's see, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish. A lot of people put emphasis on the first time you have sex with someone. That is a mistake. Huge rookie mistake. Like the first time you have sex with someone is usually not going to be that great. You know, like doing one night stands and like you're not going to know a person from there. I think once you do it the second time and you see whether the person has pivoted or made some changes, like, and really has paid attention to you, I think that's something that you can build something on. But yeah, I think as long as you have a criteria and you don't get lost in you know, the superficial things, I think it's a possibility for you to find someone that is compatible, that works with you and vibes with you.
Well, see, and that's in a perfect world, but in this world, I'll tell you what happened in the end of the love sex shit. Like, after all the shit that they went through, you know what I'm saying? After all the time she tried to duck dude or whatever, the final scene is her, like, because dude put a tracking device on her, like, on her phone or whatever. So this chick leaves her good home with her husband and 2 boys, you know what I'm saying, to run to the other nigga's crib talking about, I'm not leaving my husband and my kids. Now, are we gonna fuck or what? After all that shit, you still go back to the dude that dogged you out to get side dick. And I'm sitting there like, I'm like, well, what was the point of this whole fucking series? You know
people are flawed, maybe?
Huh?
People are flawed? People are flawed.
It's a cautionary tale.
What?
No, you know what, Steph? At first I was pissed as fuck, but then after sitting back and thinking about it, it is a cautionary tale, and this is the reason why. Like I said, once you cheat, if you jack the nigga off in the bathroom, if you just gave him a 2 to 5 minute hand job, we're done. I don't want to talk to you. Like, yo, because I can't trust you not to jack a nigga dick. Then
these examples, but yeah,
it's done.
Yeah,
it's done. Like, now I know that sounds stupid. It may be a real funny ass analogy, dumb analogy, but think about it. If your woman is gonna jack some dude off, or if your man is gonna sit there and finger pop a chick in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? What else are they gonna do down the line?
Well, the other thing is, you also have to look at yourself, though. You also have to look at the entire picture.
No. You looking at the entire picture. Like I said, the guy in that series, he was doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the sex was off. And you're right.
Then he wasn't doing everything right.
Hold on.
If the sex was whack, then he wasn't doing something right. And
what I'm trying to say, no, but you just say you can work on the sex?
Yes, and clearly he was not working on it. And clearly that was an area that he was not working on.
Yeah, because he didn't have a horse dick like the other dude.
But if there's no communication, if there's no communication from the side telling them anything, how are you supposed to know?
You know, it's not about the size of the boat. You know, it's about the motion of the ocean.
That's a lot.
Chicken and Beef said a 2 to 5 minute hand job in the bathroom is oddly specific. I understand it's oddly specific, but I'm just throwing it out.
Did that happen to you, Lyrics?
What?
Did it happen to you? Is that a true story?
But
okay.
No. But I seen it. I actually seen it on like a movie or some shit like back in the day. So if you watch,
who the hell gets hand jobs anymore, man?
Right. What? I know that's some high school nonsense. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like some heavy petting shit.
Yo,
listen. My life is crazy. So what do you want me to say? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, let's go to some of these comments. Some of these comments.
Go back to the main comments.
Wes had a lot to say.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to scroll back. I'm trying to get everybody comments and shit. Let's see. Benny. Benny left something. Okay. Hold on. Chicken and Beef. What up, Benny?
Redemption. Song 76 on YouTube says salute, y'all.
Yo, thank you, man. Appreciate you. For everybody who just joined us, it's our 1 year anniversary. Episode 2-7, accountability episode. Quest here said, here is a question. If sleep with everyone, what makes you special to chase or hold on to?
If you sleep with everyone, what makes you special?
Yeah. Well, he said if sleep with everyone. I didn't see you. Anyway,
it's a typo.
I know. I just want to fuck with that.
Hear the influence.
Speaking of phonics, anyway.
Chicken and Beef. Chicken and Beef is hilarious. He said vampires fucking werewolves. EFE.
Yo, he watches too much in Dark in the Shadows. What's that show? In the Shadows shit. He watches too much of that shit. Anyway, moving on.
Vampire Diaries.
No. What was it? What we do?
He watches Twilight or some shit.
Like that? Yeah.
Well, Benny left a good comment. Yo, damn, man. Every time I try to do something, I hate when. Okay, Benny said commitment comes with some form of compromise, and a lot of people refuse to compromise anymore.
I'm not a fan of that word, but I get the sentiment.
No, I'm clapping for the sentiment in itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she's right. She's 100% right. Like, yo, Benny, you hit that shit on the nail. You know what I'm saying? Compromise.
Quest is talking about your show. He said if you watch the show, the husband did everything except give good, good head. Apparently,
No,
his sex was trash.
His sex was trash. But anyway, Quest said you are left with your decisions, Eric. That's for you, Eric.
What?
That was earlier on. I don't.
Yeah, that was
earlier on your part.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Sounds like a movie I saw called Medea Went on Tinder. Yo, Chicken and Beef, you a funny dude, man. Anyway, Hidden Influence said, dudes, dudes doing that
forever too.
No, listen, yo, Hidden Influence. I understand what you're saying, yeah, but that's the reason why women are doing it now, because of the fact that the dudes were doing it before. If you really see the change in attitude, you know what I'm saying, and accountability, it seems like now these new niggas is acting more feminine, and the women are acting more.
Let's not throw that around. Let's not throw that around. No. Because we want to get biblical on this.
Steph,
no,
we all know. We don't say we all know.
And you know me. The Bible was just a reference for me.
No, we're gonna have the religion episode soon. Trust me, we're gonna have that religion episode soon, baby. We're gonna have that religion episode soon.
I'm just saying.
I just thought of an acronym
around
for the Bible. That's crazy. Wow.
Wait, what'd you say?
No, right where you was talking, I just thought of an acronym for the Bible, but again, I'm gonna be pissing people off. I'm good.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Okay. All right. Said the Bible, so it stands for bullshit information based on lies and exaggeration.
Ooh. Yeah, we need to have that episode. we need to have that episode. Put that on the document. Put that on the document.
Yo, A.D.V.I.S.S is my man, but God, don't strike all of us, man. Get that nigga, man. Yo, don't come for me. I mean, all right. I understand if you come to me. Don't come to me.
Look, we're not mixing episodes. We know this is random. Let's continue.
All right. Well, Hidden Influence said, giving up a good woman for side pussy.
Quest said it would be on that episode. Look what we done started. We just started something.
Benny said facts. Quest said, if you kiss, it's over. Yeah, that's it. If you kiss, that's cheating. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Quest also said, if you watch the show, the husband did everything. Cat Love said, LOL. Chicken and Beef said, that's some Red Shoe Diary shit. Skinamax.
Nah.
Yo, wait. Benny said, hey, boo. To somebody.
That's to me.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Hidden Influence said, can't be doing that hand job shit with COVID on the rise. There's people that don't give a fuck about no COVID. Like, they gonna do some hand job shit. So, like, you
right, Chicken and Beer, but I told him I'm jumping out the car. I'm not going.
No, you going. Fuck out of here. I'm putting your ass in the back of the fucking, I'm putting you in the back of the car. Like, fuck out of here. We all going. Fuck out of here. Anyway, someone
called the Bible the book of tall tales.
Whoa. All
right, see, look, we all again, there's a whole different episode. Yes, I'm taking account for what I said, but that was something that just popped up in my head from the start. That's the acronym that just came to my head as we were speaking. So, again, you can get me on that, but let's continue. Listen,
A.D.V.I.S S, I like to go to church every now and again to get that fried chicken, man. You fucking up my fried chicken right now, man. You fucking up my fried chicken, B.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Like, I'm trying to get some. I know somebody grandmama. I know somebody grandmama that fried some chicken for church and made some collard greens and some mac and cheese. I'm trying to crash church for Sunday lunch. Okay,
not
and you
say that he wants the chicken.
What? Whatever.
I said, not for the knowledge. He wants the chicken.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? No, we gonna get that knowledge. I got that. Yeah, sure, no problem. But what we gonna get that knowledge to the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, while we eating chicken. Anyway, Quest said, the problem is the sexes are not viewing compatibility properly anymore. Yes, Quest, I 100% agree with you on that too. They are not. They are not. Chicken and Beef said, take it there. Quest said, I'll be on that episode. Chicken and Beef, add lyrics. Okay. Lyrics did say he's taking you to hell with him, LOL. Yep.
That's what he said earlier. But
and you bet not run. Like, that's it. Like, on your ass in the back.
He just gave up. Lyrics threw in the towel. Yep. He was like, I'm going in.
He said, chicken on the cross, they die so you may eat.
Oh, man.
You're not helping.
Oh, man.
My goodness, man.
Thank you. I thought I was the only person that felt that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen.
A Squid Billy quote. Wow, we doing some Adult Swim quotes. Oh, my goodness. Yo. That is wow. Okay, we taking it back. You letting people know how old you are for sure. All right, cool. I was playing.
Hey, yo, shout out to Squid Billy, man. Squid Billy, my nigga, man. Like, I fucks with Squid Billy. Like,
goodness.
I told you, man. Chicken dies so we can we can live. You know what I mean? Yo,
I get it. Chicken is in your diet. I get it. Diet. Yeah, I get you. All right. Oh goodness.
I'm holding myself accountable for eating chicken. All right, that's it.
Gotcha.
You know what? Man, it's funny that we're having this accountability episode because, and now we're bringing up religion. I had an entire conversation with my youngest nephew. I don't know if he's still on here or not, but shouts to my youngest nephew. Yes, he is still here, Torian. And we were talking about accountability in the biblical sense, and I'm not gonna go into that conversation because we're gonna save that for the Bible episode.
Save it for the religion episode.
Yeah. We're totally saving that for the Bible episode. But
yes, and I'm letting you know, Steph is hosting it, and I'm not gonna say too much because I still want my free chicken at the church. That's it. Like, I'm not.
Man.
You ain't gonna mess up. You are not gonna mess up that chicken that grandma done cooked. Somebody grandma done cooked that? No.
No.
Tanisha, what's going on?
That should be fun. That should be a lot of fun. And with Quest coming through,
All right.
All right. Accountability. Okay. All right. Back to the whole thing with accountability, y'all.
All right. You fuck around.
Why, like? This I was trying to place it in the aspect of how people go about, finding that accountability, but also like how Eric was saying earlier about not having that come to a point where it leads you down a road of you just doing, self-harming things to yourself. And so how do you find that balance of being able to help somebody with their accountability as well as not letting them use it as a crutch for either way?
That's a hard one, actually, because I feel like you have internal accountability. You need to take accountability for yourself. You can't take accountability for people or help because you don't know how to do it yourself. Then you're not going to be able to help other people. And I think a lot of us have a long road to go before we're helping other people.
Yeah,
we got a lot of bullshit of our own.
Yep.
But see, in that act of itself, of you owning your stuff also shows an example. And again, it's not to say that that's the only way to do it, and there's multiple ways to do it, but at the same time, we can't allow ourselves to be like, you know what? Because I had this experience way back when with my mom, with my father, with whoever that ended up happening and hurting me. Again, getting therapy or doing whatever you need to address those things. You can't continue to bring that into the future and think that that's the type of program you can continue to run on. Because then what happens is that program that you have, since we're talking about people being toxic and so toxic nowadays, think of it as that's a virus. Think of it as this particular virus that we have right now. And the more you continue to bring that program and affect other people, it's going to get to the sense of now it's normalized. So it's like, okay, why do I need to take accountability for my actions? Because the next person They ended up getting some, and we're gonna use your stuff lyrics, ended up getting some free chicken for them just yelling at the manager, and I was being nice and cordial, and I had to pay $10.99 for 3 pieces of chicken. Like, why don't I just go ahead and start cussing out the manager so I can get me some free chicken?
Right.
No, fuck cussing out the manager. Niggas is jumping over motherfucking counters and shit. Like giving DDT, like throwing chairs. It'd be like WWE in that bitch, man. Like, yo, but let's go back to the comments real quick. Quest said something very interesting here. Let's look at how women don't hold their actions as anything more than a reaction instead of saying, I did this because I was mad or to seek revenge. A lot of women deflect accountability to something. ACY22, accountability virus for 2022. Thank you, Quest.
You want to know? Look at, and on the top of the reason why accountability is such a kryptonite, and we largely saying it towards women because we see a lot of examples, but just kryptonite for people in general is because, and we've talked about it before, we've babied people so much that literally we've grown to have so many entitled folks. So when you have a whole group of people being so entitled, and we continue to feed into that entitlement, that's something that they can also stand on and be like, you know what, I can continue to act this way and I don't have to take accountability to that, is because I can keep pointing at you, because I don't have to keep looking at my flaws, because I'm still owed something at the end of the day, which we all know the world don't owe any of us any type of prize, award, or even understanding. That's all up to us to figure that stuff out. But again, I'm not going to be here always holding, again, it's not your job to continue to hold people's hand to be able to, like, this is how you're supposed to do things. You got to let them be willingly pushing forward to do stuff like that, to show them that. Because if not, I mean, for me, time is valuable. And if I'm seeing that time that is invested in trying to help someone at least look around and at least be like, yo, this is right in front of your face, like, look at it, and they decide that they don't want to continue to look at it, again, like I said, I'm gonna separate myself. It's not my job to save you. It's not anybody of our jobs to do the same thing. But we have to try to keep people accountable, because again, once we're able to do that, people can be able to stand in their own mess, stand in that feeling, and be able to now know, like, okay, if I do that, I'm actually doing my part as becoming a better person for the overall, just not only the world, but it could be for your family, it could be for the community, whoever it is. You're playing your part starting there.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact.
Agreed. Can I was thinking about something, because I've kind of been through it myself, and then I don't realize that it's happening until I sit with it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? That's exactly what it was. And I this is on behalf of the women, and you may not be nodding your head after I say this, because it's 3 men. There's certain things about our anatomy that you won't fully understand. Yeah. I think with some women, and you might be like, oh, I know this dude's gonna be like, I call BS, but
I might wild out. I might wild out. You know that, right?
Hormones.
All right, Nick Cannon,
play a part.
Oh yes,
they play a part.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
They do. This is me being a woman, and me, I'm a fairly rational thinking woman or individual.
No, Steph, you a special case, and like I said, I fuck with you out of favoritism. You know what I'm saying? So like I can never look at you like I look at every other woman or whatever have you, because number one, you Steph. You know what I'm saying? I told you that from the time I met you and we got drunk at the bar. You know what I'm saying? So like I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really look at you like I look at every other woman. You know what I'm saying? Because like you my friend, like love you to death. You know how that go, man.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
And I'm not saying I'm not. I appreciate it, man. Nah, I love you too, man. You're my dog forever. I'll say this, and like I said, I'm a rational thinking person for the most part, but there are those times where I say things and I think back and I'm like, that's not how I would normally respond. That's not what I would usually say. Yeah. And then I would, come forward if it was aimed at someone in particular, or if someone, was affected by what I said, then I'll come back and I'll say, you know what? I was tripping. It was hormones. I apologize.
You are in a great unique perspective, because we talked about this stuff, how like the way that you're feminine and masculine like it kind of portrays, like you kind of can see it in a different perspective. You kind of in terms of the both sides. So that's why you're like, I'm saying, you're like very much balanced in that way. But yeah, I forgot someone was gonna say something else. I don't remember. But yeah, that's all
I was gonna say there's some women though that don't want to admit, like, you know what, if I admit it was hormones, or if I admit, that if I admit that I was wrong in any way, shape, or form, like that, I can't do that. I can't show my that makes me look weak, and that's not what it is.
That's a big problem. Yeah. The weakness thing. Yeah. I think that's a good episode within itself.
Right.
Being vulnerable.
Pride.
Vulnerability.
No, but see, like Steph ain't got a problem with that. Like that's why I say I can't look at Steph like I look at most other women, because I've had conversations with women, and like I said, there are benefits to being in the friend zone. We will be doing an episode of friend zones too, friend zoning as well. But
if you play the long game, you like playing long game?
No.
I don't play the long game.
No. See, here's the thing. With me, it wasn't about playing the long game. It was about educational purposes. Because
that's different. Okay.
There were things that I didn't learn from my parents about the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? I didn't learn about the birds and the bees and relationships through them. I learned through niggas in the street. I learned through women through like I learned through hard experiences dealing with trying to get a woman. A girl at the time. And I learned at 17 through 4 girls that were a year younger than me that sat there and explained to me the nature of women. You know what I'm saying? And at first I didn't believe it until I had to go through experiences, and then everything clicked. But everything clicked when I was in my late 30s. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, like this is what they were trying to tell me. But I was like, how can this be true about women? Women are so sweet and so this, that, third. And I believed in the Disney shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or the movie shit about women, like, yo, she can't be like this, can't be like that. Nah, man, like, and then I was wrestling with that. Then I had to take accountability, because I had to take accountability for what's the word I'm looking for? For my I guess
the circumstances which thereof.
We gotta fit it in somehow.
Number one ad, fuck yourself. All right. I had to take responsibility for me neglecting the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, for my ignorance, which thereof. You know what I'm saying? At the time, like I said, I had this knowledge. It's just that I just couldn't believe it, because, like I said, I just believed that I put women in general on such a high pedestal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I admit that. But like I said, being in the friend zone, having them friend zone me, actually, like I said, it taught me a lot, because I learned from these women. These women, they liked my character so much. They fucked with me so hard that they sat me down and they told me, those 4 women weren't the only ones. There were other women just telling me bits and pieces about how to talk to a woman and what to expect from a woman, and, oh, well, you got to change your attitude here, you got to change it there. But my natural characteristic as being a nice guy at the time wouldn't allow me to be that way. It wouldn't allow me to be an asshole to sit there and just fuck chicks and leave them or do all that type of stuff. But let's be realistic. When it comes to the Black community, during my time growing up, that's what they were more attracted to. They were more attracted to the asshole than the nice guy. They didn't play the long game. Hold on.
No,
exactly.
I'm agreeing with you.
Exactly, Steph. Exactly.
No, it got worse. It got worse. Now it's like I told you, I pay close attention to the women now than I did back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like these young 20, 30-year-old women now, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said, it's more like a reverse thing where it's like these women are more on a masculine part when it, at least when it comes to like, getting a dude. Now it's like, they play the double standard in reverse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't like to see anything that is perceived as weakness. And if you're that nice dude, or you give a little leeway, like, okay, you know what? I leave space open for this, because I want to be fair and I want to be understanding or what have you. If you're any of that, it's a dub for you. Like, I mean,
yeah, I agree with that.
I've been through a way.
I think, but at least in the beginning, at least in the very beginning, I feel like most women, people who are somewhat rational, like not well, let's not go on that road anyway. But people who are like, like decent people, eventually, like in the beginning, because they don't know, they're like most people, like it's almost biological in terms of men and women, like the way we behave. Right. Specifically, women, the weakness thing, because it's more about the protection thing. They don't understand why they're doing it now because it comes so natural. But if a man who they feel perceived as weak can't protect them, they'll be like, why I'm gonna keep messing with this fool.
Right.
I'm gonna move on to the other person I think that can protect me in that way.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though we don't need that shit. There's no like dinosaurs and saber-tooth tigers coming out right now, but it's still intrinsically in their biology.
Yeah.
As we have our things as men in our biology as well. Competitiveness, like a lot of things that are problematic as well. But competitiveness within itself is not problematic, but what comes out of things that come out of it.
Mm.
Okay. Well, check this out. Let's go to the comments real quick here. Quest said
from YouTube.
Yeah, there's quite a few from YouTube.
Quest said the individual must learn how to navigate their truths and find their purpose before they can find accountability. Okay. Stack said, who you got on the Super Bowl? Bengals. Let's see. Chicken and Beef
I
said,
think I'm going with Bengals too, even though I want LA to win.
Look at the Simpson episode. It says the Bengals are gonna win, but if too many people know about it, they might switch it. But I don't care.
I think the Bengals are gonna win.
I hope the Bengals win.
I'm here
they have a
LA,
couple of.
So my place is about to be locked down. I'm like 10 minutes away from where everything is happening, and I don't care. And I don't care.
Yo, Chicken and Beef said,
I'll probably be asleep by then. I will wake up for the halftime show.
You're still trying to read that vampire comment, Lyrics? You're still trying to read it?
Yes,
is that hard to read? Just read it already.
No, listen to
guy, man.
Anyway,
I already diffused the situation. I would diffuse all of them. I don't give a shit.
All right, so
anyway,
knock the wind out of that shit.
These comments, I'm gonna go to YouTube. Okay.
No, hold on. Chicken and Beef said, you vampires have hormones too. All right. You put the pussy on the pedestal. Let's see. Quest also said the men's and women's long game is different. Men long haul, women long slong. Wow. Wow.
Okay.
That was funny.
Okay.
Chicken and Beef said a vampire would never put the pussy on the pedestal. Yo,
who said about putting the pedestal? The Lyrics is the one that said the pedestal thing.
My man Lyrics out. What?
No, that's what he said. No, you said help him. He was asking you to help Lyrics out.
Oh, okay. I thought you saying like I was like putting on me. All right. Yeah, that's right. We do forever. So we get all that.
Yo, famous Ramos.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, I'm
famous Ramos. That's
famous Ramos. Either famous Ramos or vampire. Which one?
Famous Ramos, dude.
Yeah.
I feel good about that. I only been on 4 episodes. Already famous.
Yo, in YouTube, John Jake said you can cheat on me with all 3 of us going out like kamikaze. God.
What?
Yeah.
So earlier when you was talking about the cheating and accountability stuff, basically John is saying like, oh, if you gonna cheat on me, all 3 of us who are in there, we out. We all gone. Mm-hmm. So like that Dr. Dre,
I'm sorry,
like that Dr. Dre guilty conscience video where he walks in and his wife is doing all of that. Like literally everybody's going out.
Oh, got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but no, he wasn't going because he shot the 2 people. He's still alive.
I know, but I'm talking about as in his case, he would also be gone. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a comment. I know that, but see, that was back further. See, that's why we're keeping up with the comments.
I saw
this
it.
Is back to
I
a point.
remember seeing it, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot. I'm sorry. I'm too good. I'm too good to I love myself too much to go down that road. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
love your lyrics.
I will rebound from there. I'm fine. I've been with a lot of beautiful individuals. I will be okay.
Boom.
Is lyrics frozen?
Low key.
Because
that
I saw his eye twitch.
It looked like it's perfect, like frame. Like, yo, like it can't be. This dude's doing the mannequin challenge right now. Like on the real.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah,
no, he's not. I saw him move.
All right, look at
where?
He'll move me. Yeah, see,
yo, he's a good.
That was
pretty good. That was pretty good, man. Like I was like, what the fuck's wrong with your stream?
I was tripping out. Yo,
no, I didn't know. Listen, I had to give that look because I'm still figuring out like what the fuck, like that was the what the fuck look basically.
Look,
like
don't forget, we have trolls and people all over the place. Okay, so some of these comments are gonna be meant to throw you off. All right.
And guess what? And some of those comments is gonna get this.
Now you know how Eric feels.
Eric has the most trolls. He has more fans than we do.
Yeah. He's famous.
Haters
famous now.
Haters are just some what you call it, fans in disguise. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah.
Do what KRS-One does. Defeat your enemies, make them your friends. Right?
Word.
Or
Naruto. If you want to be a nerd, Naruto. If you know what I'm saying? Either one.
Now, I personally like Itachi Uchiha, but okay, no problem. I'm a villain.
What are you talking about?
We talking about
Nigga,
anime. Naruto.
If you know Naruto, you know Itachi Uchiha. Don't even try to stop.
I don't know people's name. I haven't seen what. Well, I have to pronounce it right because Steph will get on me. What's the pronunciation, Steph?
Uchiha.
No, not that. Naruto.
I haven't really gotten into
Naruto. It's Naruto.
Naruto, yes.
Only the ramen. Shout out to Naruto ramen.
I haven't been there in a while, man.
That's the only one I recognize right now.
No, chicken and beef. You got to take that shit back. KRS ain't no damn vampire. Fuck out of here. Son. He the best rapper ever. Fuck you talking about?
Well, who said that?
Like chicken and beef. He said, I didn't know KRS was a vampire. Like what? Like
this guy, man. Whatever, man. You'd be surprised, man. We're all over the place.
Yeah. John said it was just a joke, y'all. John was saying that was just a joke. But he was, so it's all good. John was a joke. Oh man.
Yeah, you fat ass. Yo, he laughing at your face, B. Like,
bro, I make multiple facial expressions. You gotta freeze frame which one, or I gotta do what lyrics be doing and just like stand there for a minute so you get that face. But nah. Oh man.
He's doing it again.
Now, again, let's get back with the whole thing and accountability, and because I know we mostly been talking about relationships, and since we've been really again focusing, like Steph was saying earlier, on the negative, you know, like, can we get some examples of how accountability, you know, can actually play to people's, you know, strengths or the positive side?
I mean, I think when it comes to accountability and relationships and just, you know, just getting to know one another, I mean, it only strengthens the friendships or the bonds or what have you, whatever relationship is forming. It only makes it stronger. But you have to have, you know, you have both parties have to be mature enough to, you know, receive and accept it. You know, that's the only way it will, you know, cultivate and evolve and turn into something beautiful. If it's a one-sided situation, you're not going anywhere. You know, you're feeding water to a dying flower, pretty much. That's how I see it. I've been there. I have totally been there. You know, with someone who wasn't able to take accountability for their actions and for the way they responded to certain things that I did. There was I'm thinking of a particular situation where someone went through something traumatic. I've told you all this story before. I wanted to take, it was one of those situations where I wasn't able to protect this person at the particular time, even though I wanted to. And it just turned into something really ugly, because the person didn't want to take accountability necessarily for their actions, all they wanted to do was run away from the issue. And I tried everything I could to, help them at least get through it, because it was a traumatic situation. And they, instead of taking accountability and understanding, hey, this person's trying to be there for me, it was, you made it worse for me, and you weren't strong enough for this situation, and you were just focused on the solutions and not, you didn't want to care for me, and you didn't show your nurturing sign. It was just a bunch of excuses, and like I said, it's like watering a dead flower if that person is not receptive.
Yeah, I trust you. I know the feeling, man. I do know the feeling, man. Like I said, accountability, as far as the women I've dealt with is foreign. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I used to joke with when my BM, when I used to talk about taking accountability, she always used to be like, huh? Account of what? Like, accountability, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But it was time for that to happen on her end.
Mm-hmm.
She really backed up the joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really didn't know how to do that. And then, when you deal with a person that doesn't know how to take accountability, that keeps fucking up, and don't apologize for shit, or don't own up to the actions, or they just don't learn, because, it also comes from the home too.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a person to teach you these matters, you know what I'm saying? Like this action of accountability, you can't really blame them for that. You got to blame their parents and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe their upbringing, you know what I'm saying? And now I know to a degree, you know what I'm saying? As an adult, you're still going to be held liable for anything that you do, for any fuck up that you do. But yeah, you got to know how to handle that and be like, you know what? You got to man up, or you got to woman up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't woman up, eventually your relationship is going to crash and burn.
Right.
It's going to crash and burn. Point blank.
People could take accountability, but not really truly take accountability. They just say they take accountability. That's another thing. You could say, "Oh, I'm sorry about everything," but you keep doing the same mistake. We're talking about like 10 times. You're like,
"Yep,
okay, you're not really taking accountability for your actions.
Right.
But you're thinking a sorry is gonna fix it, and we're gonna move on.
Right.
And that's a huge problem in terms of the relationship. Definitely.
Yes,
for sure.
And that's why, I mean, when it comes to, even if you look at the word, y'all, and that's why you already started touching on the lyrics too, is account and you have ability. Those are two different words together. And you put the word together, it's having the ability to take into account. What are we taking into account? Your behaviors, your actions, and the things that you do. And since
I like that.
A lot of folks, again, I was saying it over on YouTube, is that it does come down to the parenting, it does come down to the environment where you're shaped. But again, ultimately, life continues. The experiences that you continue to have ultimately continue to shape who you are as a person, especially if, again, you're paying attention. But we have a lot of folks who, again, have fell into that place of, just blaming everything else on everyone else, so that, again, they can get that sense of security and that sense of, okay, I'm able to fend off and survive because of the fact that, this is how I've been able to move and be able to continue to move in this world. So if it ain't broke, I don't need to fix it. I may miss out on a lot of opportunities, but hey, it's still working, so I don't have to fix it. I mean, I know how to take into account my own bank account. Like, I can worry about my zeros and how the money and stuff that I put into that. But when it comes to this relationship or meeting new people, nah, like if that don't work, then nah, it's on you. It's because you were boring, or it's because you did that. So nah, I'm gonna go do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, we about to wrap it up. Final thoughts?
I'm surprised. I thought you said this. Look at Steph. You remember? Didn't he say that this was supposed to be, a longer? But if we go on earlier, it's all good.
No.
Yeah,
We're on time. We're on time.
Yeah.
I forgot I said that.
So I don't have the ability to count. Oh, then go look up my homie. I forgot the dude's name, but he's been counting from 1 until I don't know what number now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that guy. Oh no, not that guy.
Popsy.
No.
Popsy, you got the ability to count. You know what I'm saying? You counting them baskets you got on that buns and basketball shit. Like you count. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Shout out to buns and basketball, by the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the team and all that. But guys, final thoughts. A.D.V.I.S.S, thank you very much for hosting, man. Appreciate you, dog. Matter of fact, let's start with you, dog. Like, yo, final thoughts. What's up?
When it comes to accountability, again, it's your ability to take into account your actions, your behaviors, and also too what comes out of your mouth. Because most of the time, communication is key, but the way that you speak and say things to people can come off in a different way. And if you're blaming others and not blaming yourself, that is a key sign and key indicator to be step back and be like, yo, like, why did I do that in the first place? But again, that's something that you're going to learn down the line. Some people like to learn it the hard way, where they're on their last resort, either praying to God, either figuring out, where I'm going to get this last bit of money, wherever it is. We don't want it to get to the tragic part. We want to do the prevention piece. But if that happens for it to you, hope you get that realization. But again, it's okay to be accountable for your stuff. Don't hate on yourself to that point that you're keeping yourself accountable. Just know that you are being disciplined, and that accountability also helps in growing that love for yourself too, because then you know how to be real and love yourself.
All right. Hey, yo, Ramos, final thoughts, man.
Nah, everybody thinks pretty much the same things I'd study for. You know what I mean? Like accountability is important, but don't expect other people to help you with that. I think it's primary. You need to focus on yourself and fix that within yourself before you helping people with accountability. That's my opinion.
Yes, dark
skin.
Wait,
hold on a second. Dark skin do that. Now, his name is A.D.V.I.S.S, but we call him Ad.
Well, what happened?
There's two of us. It's two. Exactly. That's why.
No, but she knows I'm lyrics. You know what I'm saying? She knows. She didn't say fat motherfucker with the beard and the hat. Like she said, dark skin dude with the hat. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say grizzly with the hat. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say handsome grizzly with the hat? You know what I mean? Yeah. I said it. Handsome grizzly.
He's just feeling himself today. Oh my goodness.
And I did my own shape up with the beard today, so congratulations to me.
Good
anyway,
job,
Steph, it's a great example. You know what happens? They have so many videos of when dudes gonna get a fresh cut, come from the barber, how they be acting.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
lyrics be different.
Listen,
when he gets
lyrics are different. He's different.
Yeah, like a motherfucker too. Steph, final thoughts?
For me, when it comes to accountability, it takes two, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You may not agree with me, even when it comes to someone cheating on you or what have you. It takes two. I'm sorry. You
in relationship, yeah, I agree with your relationship.
You're not sorry, but
no one deserves to get cheated on. That is for sure. However, you do have to look at yourself and think about what transpired and why it happened, huh?
And the circumstances which thereof.
The circumstances for which thereof. You have to look at yourself, and I'm not blaming anyone who gets cheated on, but I'm just saying you do have to take a step back and really consider the circumstances and your actions and what happened and what have you. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna help you character wise, and it's gonna help you evolve as a person. And moving forward, like how you're gonna I guess approach matters if it ever happens again. Hopefully it won't ever happen again to you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think when it comes to accountability, you should be aware of yourself and how you have to I'm looking for the words. You have to learn how to be receptive to certain constructive criticism. When someone points something out to you, in any certain, in a friendship, in a relationship, whatever, you have to be receptive to to what the person is saying. You might disagree with it in the beginning. Like me, I'm a stubborn person. I know this. I have 2 stubborn parents. But my true friends know that I will take what they're saying and I will actually ponder on it and come back and say, you know what, I agree with you on this, or I did mess up here. I apologize. Like I do have that kind of character to, to be able to admit when someone is right.
Yeah.
So I think that's an important thing. Like I said, my parents are stubborn. Fortunately, I have a mother who, stubborn as she is, she will still come back and say, you know what, I was wrong. I apologize. She is one of those women that would do that.
Gotcha.
A rarity.
Yeah.
A rarity.
She's a rare woman.
Rarity.
Yeah. And before
shout out
lyrics,
to Mom Hilliard.
And before I let you lyrics, go ahead and do your thing. To answer way when in the beginning, Steph, I'm a Taurus.
I cheat on tests? Nah, I don't have to. I'm too smart for that.
Shout out to Mom's Hilliard. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say. Shout out to Mom's Hilliard and shit.
It's your mom, y'all.
I let her know that. Thanks, y'all.
Please, tell Mom's Hilliard I said it was popping. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then Eric, I guess I'm joining you because Count Chocula with the hat.
I'm the one that'll help you cheat on tests. I'm not the one that cheats.
Whatever, man.
You saw what Benny said? Like Count Chocolate with the hat. Now I want a box of Count Chocolate cereal, man. Like you said that shit, big. With coconut milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, let's go to these comments here real quick. Yeah, no, I know. Chicken and Beef said happy 1 year, y'all. Thank you very much, man. For those who don't know who just came in, it's the 1 year anniversary of Randumb Thoughtz. I'm gonna say something before I go when it comes to that. Popsy said yes, not lyrics. Or Count Chocolate with the hat. That's what Biddy said. Biddy's funny. Popsy's laughing. She said Steph cheats on Tess. Just kidding. Chicken and Beef said LOL Popsy. Popsy said real quick, anybody having a party today? I need the food. Like, what? No, ain't nobody having a. I wish, man. Like, it's funny. I forgot that it was like the 1 year until like right after the last episode. It just popped up into my head, like during the end of that last episode. I was like, oh shit! Like I'm reaching 1 year. Let me tell y'all something, man. And because I don't really have a final thought for this. I agree with everybody here, with A.D.V.I.S., Eric, and Steph, when it comes to accountability. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. Be aware of what you say to people. And after you say it, if they don't agree with it, you better take accountability, or, circumstances could be dire for you depending on the circumstances which they're up.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave it at that. So, but when it comes down to, I just want to say, I want to give a special thank you to A.D.V.I.S., Steph, and Eric, you know what I'm saying, Ramos. Definitely a special thank you to the good people at Our Rant Network, the Ranters Union.
Yes.
Thank you very much. This, to me, this 1 year episode is very special, and everybody that came on, that believed in us, man. Like, you got Tanish, you got Dallas, you got Kimberly South Africa.
Notes.
You know what I'm saying? Notes.
Which is your favorite one, Steph? Notes is always gonna be your favorite guest.
Mr. Burks.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Merp.
Mr. Burpsalot. Yeah,
Mr.
that
Burpsalot.
guy. Yeah, that guy.
Even Popsy and Lanny, you know what I'm saying? Lanny pops it every now and again or whatever. And Popsy, you know what I'm saying? Popsy is she's talking about food and shit.
Does pop it.
Yeah, man. I also like to give a special thanks to a person that's no longer with us, but he was with us in the beginning. John Schaff. You know what I'm saying? I haven't talked to him in a while. I know.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. Wow, that is petty.
We got some.
Oh
Here we
God.
go. And Popsy, you can have buns. You can have buns for your food.
Y'all didn't get how petty this thing.
Yeah, it is.
The petty Virgo he is. Oh my God.
No,
the responsibilities of being a boss.
No.
That's the responsibilities of being a boss.
Oh, that was
wow.
funny. Oh, that was funny.
Guys, hold on. No, I'm being dead.
For everyone that knows, that is
serious.
complete, absolute shade, and it's well deserved. Sorry, it is well deserved.
Nah, like listen, like Steph, when you ever know me to throw like subliminal shades? If I don't like a nigga, I'll tell him straight up. I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like like right now, I really don't fuck with dude like that, but I do have to give him his props. You know what I'm saying? Like he did contribute to the show just for a little time. You know what I'm saying? By the time he contributed, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give him his props. So thank you very much for contributing, even though you're no longer with us. I thank you for the time you were here. Like, where's the shade?
I don't get it. Just have to add it.
There was loads of shade in there. It got dark.
No, I was dead serious. I wasn't.
Okay.
All right, maybe I've been a little shady there, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Man.
Yeah.
I don't talk about that right now.
I should have done your move.
Yep. And you get serious when a person has glasses, they take their glasses off and look at you. Yeah, it's a problem.
And there you have it.
Wait, Chicken and Beef said this year Randumb Thoughtz podcast goes to LA. Hey man, I'm in talks with that. Let's get in talks with that. Fuck it. Let's
go. Let's
go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, guys. No, but all jokes aside, seriously, all jokes aside, thank you to everybody that's been a part of Randumb Thoughtz. Everybody, even motherfuckers that I haven't, like Lady Licious. I can't forget you, Lady Licious. Like Lady Licious is a part. You know what I'm saying? And Tiffany Monet. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. Like I'm a very thankful person, man.
So,
like yo, if you've been rocking, you've been rocking.
Denise.
Shu. Yeah. No, I said Tanish. You know what I'm saying? But I especially Shamara.
Shamara, yes, we love you, Shamara.
But Shamara's been a part of the family regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like. That's not a favoritism, you know what I'm saying? But that's my favorite word, favoritism. And no, but like Shamar's been super supportive behind the scenes anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I remember that episode, was it Battle of the Sexes Part 3, where she came on there, like, and we started arguing, like we was a married couple or some shit. Like every time I see that episode, like, yo, we was arguing like we was a married couple or some shit. Like I was sitting there like, yo, am I married now? Like I didn't know that we didn't have no ceremony. Did we go to City Hall or some shit? Like, yo, cause we was really going at each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Like, yo, I love you to death, Shamara. You always like that's my friend to the day I die, man. Like, yo, and even beyond that, man, like that's my homegirl, man. That's like my sister and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Shamara, it's all up. Bring your ass back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to another argument about stupid shit. All right. Yo, to everybody that came on here, to everybody that's been a part, to everybody that took their time and just like the time and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like time, because we ain't got the resources like that. But like that, like. Yo, thank you to everybody that tuned in, that tuned in, that put their time and the effort into Randumb Thoughtz to make Randumb Thougtz what it is today. We ain't really out there like that yet, but we will be. You know what I'm saying? We definitely will be, man. So, guys, when I mean this from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Thank you for making this, a reality. Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying. Y'all took my data.
Hey, Bob,
okay.
Take accountability.
All right, what type of
that.
what type of data you got? Especially what type of plan you got on the phone? Everything's just about unlimited now, unless you're paying 0.00% on your for each text or whatever you using.
Now we love
you should have unlimited.
Now we love you.
No, get out of here with that.
We love you. That you would sacrifice your data for us. We love you.
Yeah, man. Even
Wi-Fi. We need some Wi-Fi.
Even only
16.
Yo, special shout out to only special shout out to only J7. Like Jay just joined us right now, man. You know what I'm saying? He just joined the Randumb Thoughtz podcast fam or whatever. He just he's following us now. You know what I mean? Not really joined the fam, but he just followed us.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
We love you already.
Like yeah, man. It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's make this let's make year 2 bigger. Hopefully year 2. Wow. Yo, guys.
Why we gotta joke like this towards the end? Like now we trying to keep us here? Like what's going on?
Yo, funny.
Wow. Why you coming up to my house instead of my Wi-Fi? Get out of here. Listen.
Because you want a connection. Everybody wants to connect. Remember? That's what we're looking for in relationships, connection.
You're right. Speaking of relationships, guys, episode 2-8, okay? The next episode of Randumb Thoughtz, I'm gonna set up a GoFundMe for Popsy's Wi-Fi. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
Yo, guys, I'm trying to wrap this shit up.
Y'all definitely popping off in the chat for sure. Y'all are popping off.
She said F y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, guys, listen. Once again, thank you very much, man. It's all love, man, and thank you for making this a reality. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, hard work did go behind this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brainstorming, a lot of thoughts, and just a lot of prayer went into this because trust me, man. Like the road was not easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's only the beginning, man.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get better with time, man, and with y'all support, man. So tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell them again. The next episode, 2-8, episode 2-8. We're going back to the Battle of the Sexes, for episode 6 of Battle of the Sexes, and this is going to be a very touchy one: the troubles of modern marriages.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be crossing lines like a motherfucker on the next episode. So if a lot of fuckery too. Yes, a lot of fuckery. We are bringing a lot of fuckery, and the next episode's gonna be super fuckery. So guess what? If you guys know married couples, tell them to tune in to this Sunday's episode because we're gonna be talking about the troubles of modern marriages. We're gonna be. I'm actually gonna be looking at percentages of divorces in America and America versus the rest of the world, all that shit. I'm talking about as far as modern couples are concerned. Black, white, Latino, Asian, whatever. I don't give a fuck. We gonna be talking about it all. I'm really gonna be doing super research on this. So when I come in, I ain't gonna sound like a complete dickhead. Just a quarter of a dickhead. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. So guys, once again, thank you. Yeah, hashtag Stupidity Productions, hashtag support dummy shit.
And please follow us on IG.
Did you mute yourself?
Exactly.
Talk series on Facebook and on YouTube. But I gotta go.
And
I gotta
Twitch.
get out of here.
And Twitch.
Yes, and Twitch.
Yeah.
And follow
so
the Ranters Union as well.
Yes, follow the Ranters Union, I Rant Network, all that.
Yeah.
Or I Rant Podcast, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. You guys made this first year episode real special. Guys, for those who are just joining, episode number 1, you can find on this page. Episode number 1 was the National Suckers Day episode which aired actually on Valentine's Day 2021. That was the jump off to this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, guys, I say it again, for Stephanie Gale, for Eric Ramo, and for my partner A.D.V.I.S.S, you know what I'm saying? Well, they all my partners, but you know, A.D.V.I.S S, you already know how that go at. You know what I mean? It's still love, man. You know? This is your boy, the LYR to the ICS. The lyrics, y'all. Yo, we are out. Check us out next Sunday.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.
And one.